Hi guys, just thought I'd do a quick walk around of my ground station stroke antenna tracker build, all made by DIY. Basically I managed to get hold of an Eagletree EagleEyes diversity tracker from a guy on Drone Junkyard. Got that through and then I was like, right, okay, I need to build myself a tracker of some sorts. Had a look around, nothing really that fitted either my price range or they all seem a bit cumbersome, a lot of faffing about getting them set up. So I looked at 3D printing, printing a tracker. Again, nothing much out there really, nothing that kind of suited. So I decided to build my own, which was good because it does everything I need it to do. It's pretty small, compact, fits in my flight bag. So yeah, let's start having a look. Start with the basics. Just a basic camera tripod mount, very compact. That's a articulated arm straight from eBay. Black pearl monitor, 5.8G diversity. My tracker, so simple on off switch. Got a digital voltmeter. This is the display from the 1.3 gigahertz receiver and channel plus or minus buttons. Standard Hobby King servos on a pan and tilt bracket. That bracket I found on eBay as well. Very simple, just two metal arms. Down here, little vent for the side. On the front, 40mm PC cooling fan. Around this side, 12 volt DC output, so I can power the black pearl monitor from that socket there. So the batteries in these don't last very long at all, they're not great. AV out, I can use those. I run an EasyCap viewer so I can record all the on-screen display from the vector directly onto my phone. So I use an EasyCap, that's what those outputs are for. Can be used for goggles or anything else. 5 volt USB. Basically that's just a USB plug. I can charge my phone at the field if I want to. That runs off a 5 volt BEC which is inside the unit. Okay, inside. Compartment in the front for a battery. Runs off 3S. I actually run two of these in parallel, so that'll give me 4.4. They do fit in there, so both of those fit in there quite nicely. Both fully charged. I can run this. I've had it tested, switched on, charging the monitor as well. I can get about 3 hours use out of this setup, just on two of these 2.2 batteries linked up together. In here, that's just the cable. That's the charging cable for the black pearl. So straight from the DC out on the side and the DC in on the black pearl. EagleEyes tracker, fairly straightforward, easy to set up, doesn't need a lot of explanation. Just in here we have 5.8G transmitter, so that's basically just a relay. So you get AV out from the EagleEyes, goes to the AV in on the video transmitter, so that just sends 5.8G directly over to the black pearl. Nice and simple, means there's hardly any cables, don't need to plug anything in, you just switch it on and away you go. Up the top, that is the 1.3G receiver. Obviously it's all stuck on the lid, so you can access the buttons on the back and the display. Antenna lead basically comes from a hole in the top of the, you can see a hole cut there. That's where the antenna lead will go, and just a screw fitment onto the end of the receiver there. So let's go and power up the Vector on the Mini Talon and we'll have a look at it running. Okay, so the Mini Talon is powered up and running. It's over the other side of the room. So let's fire up the ground station and we can see it all running and working. There we go. So simply receiving a 5.8G signal from the relay transmitter inside. You notice I haven't got an antenna on here at the moment. A couple of reasons for that. I'm currently using a homemade biquad antenna, which I've made myself. Just like this. Very simple. Although that's a bit cumbersome for the antenna tracker. Also, you do get quite a wide receiving beam with this kind of antenna, so not really ideal for a pan and tilt tracking system. It's just a straightforward, I've just double-sided sticky taped a servo horn on there. That servo horn fits nice and snugly just in the front of the hole just there. You can hear the cooling fan running, it's drawing out heat through from the video transmitter. Also the EagleEyes will generate some heat. Obviously when the servos are panning and tilting, that's going to draw amps through the EagleEyes, so that's going to generate heat. Cooling fans designed to keep everything nice and cool inside. Okay, going back to antennas, actually on the mini Talon itself, another homemade DIY antenna, just a basic dipole. Funny enough, the setup that I've got running my homemade antennas, pretty good results. I'm quite impressed with it. I won't tell you how far I've got, but it's quite a way, and still have plenty to go, so that's all good. Let's have a quick, let's go here into the display. We'll try and get the vector set up for the tracking. Basically, once you select use model location 0 pan, that will kind of zero in the tracker to its central point. Everything will get sent down the video transmitter on the mini Talon, gets picked up by the EagleEyes, basically uses GPS coordinates to know where in the sky the aircraft is. Pretty clever, nice and straightforward, and that's about it really. Thanks very much, thank you for watching and have a nice day.